What's up, Team T, baby? Alright, today we are making our vegan cinnamon rolls. So you need 2 cups of oat flour. And again, in my last video I showed you how you can make this. Just blend oats in your little bullet. 2 cups of almond meal. And you can get this at Trader Joe's or Sprouts. And then we want to use just a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. And then we're going to whisk that together first and just make sure you break up everything really good so it's like no clumps at all. And then we're going to add in our coconut sugar, and I have about a half a cup. And then I also added in 3 packets of stevia. So if you really don't like stevia, you can just add more coconut sugar, but I love stevia. And then put in as much cinnamon as you want, but I love cinnamon, as you can tell. I put a lot of cinnamon inside the mix, on top of it, all over. And then here is my flax eggs that I have also shown you guys. It's just 4 tablespoons of flax meal mixed with water right above the line, so it just is really thick. And then I'm using a dash of almond extract, and you can also use vanilla or almond, but I figured almond meal, almond extract, why not? And then that was a half a cup of coconut oil melted. And we're going to add in just a little bit of almond milk at first. And then as we stir it, we're going to slowly start to add in more almond milk. So first we want to get it all stirred up and nice and no clumps up in her. And then as you continue to stir, you'll continue to add a little bit of almond milk as you go. So you'll kind of be able to fill out for it, but I'm adding a little bit more in now and then again. And then I started to use my hands because Italians use their hands for everything. No, but really this just helps get the dough nice and mixed even more than a spatula if you're not using a mixer. But I don't recommend using a mixer for this recipe. And yeah, I tried it and it was really good. So I did add a little bit more almond milk, and I wanted to also tell you guys, sorry for not being in the videos lately, but this black eye does not look so hot on camera. So I'm trying to wait till it goes away before I come back to camera because I don't want a bunch of videos with a black eye. And then those were my medjool dates that I had soaking in water. And you want to use water that you are going to drink, not like the sink water, because this water you're actually going to use for the recipe. So soak your dates for about 10 minutes, and I cut mine in half too so the inside and all the juices come out. And then you are also going to use that water to blend it with. So make sure you save your water, pour it in there, and add a little bit of cinnamon. And then you're going to blend this as your mixture for your caramel. Okay, so you want to let this blend for about a minute until it turns like this, a thick consistency. It looks exactly like caramel and it tastes exactly like caramel, and it's crazy. It's so freaking good, you guys. Okay, then get some wax paper, and you're going to need 2 sheets of wax paper. 1 for the bottom and 1 for the top. So after your dough has been in the refrigerator for about 10-15 minutes, then you're going to lay that bad boy out on top of the wax paper. And we're going to roll it out. So you want to get it into a nice little ball. And then you're going to top the other piece of wax paper, and we're going to roll it out until you get a nice flat even surface. Alright, and voila! You don't want to make it too thin, but you'll get a sheet just like this. And then we're going to take our date caramel and spread it all over. So you can use as much as you want. I actually had some left over because it does make a lot, and I'll use this for another recipe. But you want to make sure you just spread it evenly all over, top, front, side, bottom. And then I added some more cinnamon, which you can do this optional, but I love cinnamon. And I'm using pecans, however you want to say it, and I'm crushing them up to put them on the inside. But if you don't like these kinds of nuts, you can use walnuts or almonds or any kind that you prefer. But this actually made it, give it a really nice flavor, so I recommend this if you do like these nuts. Alright you guys, now it's time to roll this fat thing up. So the trick to this is to tuck and roll and then pull the paper. So once you roll it once, you want to smash it down, pull the paper back, and then continue to do that. It's super easy. Okay, now I recommend starting to cut in the middle first always, because then you get more of even size pieces. It just helps a lot. And then you're going to continue to cut them into however big or small you like them. I try to do medium size, so at least there was some leftovers, because I know if I made them bigger they'd be gone by today. And then you'll just pull the paper right back, and that's why you want to cut with the paper on, because it makes it really clean cut and super easy. And now I'm going to line it with parchment paper, and you can use tinfoil, non-stick tinfoil, but I actually just ran out, so I sprayed it with coconut oil spray. And what do you know? More cinnamon on top. Then we're going to bake them at 350 for about 10 minutes. Just check on them. They will feel soft. And that's exactly how I like mine, but you could do exactly what you want with yours. But about 10 minutes, check on them, and they will look a little bit golden on the rim of them. And on the inside, you guys, they are so soft. I totally forgot to film my frosting for you guys, so I will put the recipe for that down below. And here it is. Vegan cinnamon rolls. I swear, this has to be by far one of my best dessert recipes I've done, and my parents went insane for these. So I came to this strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about